My child, my beloved, before I speak, breathe for a moment, because what you are about to read is not an accident, not a coincidence, not something that appeared on your screen by mistake. Heaven has been trying to reach you since morning, and this message is the only doorway left open for you right now. You think you randomly clicked, but my beloved, nothing in your life has ever been random. Not this moment, not these words, not this call from God. My beloved, before I reveal what is going to happen in the next 1 hour, let me tell you something only heaven knows about you. You have been feeling something unusual in your spirit since last night. A pressure, a heaviness, a strange expectation. As if something is coming toward you. You try to ignore it. You tried to distract yourself. You tried to pretend you didn't feel it. But your soul already sensed it long before your eyes saw this message. My child, listen carefully, because if you skip even one line, you may miss the miracle God placed right in front of you. In the next 1 hour, something is shifting around you. Something heaven has been preparing silently. Something connected to your destiny, to your heart, and to the deep longing you never told anyone about. And if you ignore this message, you will turn away from what you have been praying for without even realizing it. My beloved, before I speak further, let me ask you this gently. Do you want God to continue guiding you? Do you want the miracle that is already walking toward your life? If yes, then stay with me. Don't rush. Don't scroll, because heaven is speaking directly to you. My child, let me give you your subscription call because it is important for you, not for me. Stay connected to the voice that leads you toward light, because heaven sends messages in patterns, in signs, in divine timings, and your life changes when you stay open to receiving them. That's all. Now, my beloved, we begin. You are reading this because a surprise is coming toward your life in the next 1 hour. A surprise that carries the fingerprints of God. A surprise that heaven chose for you because you have suffered long enough. Waited long enough, cried long enough. You think God didn't see your tears. My child, your pain shook the heavens. Your strength became a testimony. Your patience became your shield. And now heaven is ready to reward you. But listen carefully, my beloved. Before blessings arrive, there is always a spiritual warning, always a divine alert, always a moment where you must choose to hear God or ignore Him. Today is that moment. Right now is that moment. Something is going to enter your life in 1 hour. Something that will shock you, surprise you, and make you question how God works. A person, a message, a call, a revelation, something unexpected that carries a divine purpose. But only those who are spiritually prepared can handle what is coming. My child, let me tell you what God just whispered. You must not take this as a joke. If you ignore my warning, you will not see what I sent. These words are not meant to scare you. They are meant to protect you. Because heaven has seen what you cannot see. Someone has been thinking about you. Someone has been planning something for you. Someone has been holding something in their hands that belongs to you. And today, in the next 1 hour, all the hidden energy around you is shifting, breaking, opening, and aligning. My beloved, do you remember a moment recently when your heart raced for no reason? When you felt a sudden pull towards someone or something? When your mood changed without explanation? That was your spirit detecting what your mind could not understand. That was your angel standing beside you, trying to prepare your soul for this exact hour. My child, listen. There is a miracle standing outside your life. Knocking. It has been waiting for permission to enter. And heaven has been waiting for you to open one door, the door of awareness. This is that door. My beloved, the next 1 hour will not be normal. A shift is coming. A divine surprise is approaching. And I want you to be mentally, spiritually, and emotionally ready, because what God sends is always bigger than what you imagine. But you must hear this truth carefully. Someone in your life is connected to this surprise. Someone whose presence you underestimated. Someone whose intentions you never fully understood. Someone who carries a purpose you didn't expect. This person will play a role in your next chapter. And God doesn't want you blind when the moment arrives. My child, don't take this lightly. God rarely says if you skip this, you will cry, but today, He says it. Why? Because your destiny is standing at the edge of a turning point. One wrong ignoring, one wrong delay, one wrong moment of disbelief. And you could miss something meant only for you. But you are here. You are reading. You didn't skip. Your soul recognized this message. This means you are ready. My beloved, let me tell you what Archangel Michael sees around you right now. Your name is glowing in the spiritual realm. A beam of light is surrounding your destiny. A divine signal just activated for you. Someone's energy just shifted toward you at this exact moment. There is movement happening around your name. There is a whisper happening behind your destiny. There is a door opening that was locked for months and you think you're reading a normal message. No, my child, you are reading a prophecy. In the next 1 hour, someone will decide something about you. Someone will think of you in a new way. Someone will take a step that leads them toward you. Someone will reveal something that was hidden from you. My beloved, this surprise is not random. This is a divine appointment. This is a sacred turning. This is a spiritual unfolding. You are being prepared, shaped, guided, and awakened. But listen to me closely because what I am about to say matters more than anything. Your reaction in the next few minutes. Your thoughts, your energy, your openness will determine how that surprise enters your life. This is why God told you to open this within 5 seconds because your timing must match heaven's timing. My child, you have been praying for breakthrough. You have been praying for clarity. You have been praying for a sign. And today God says, this is the sign. Do not ignore it. My beloved, do you know why miracles often arrive quietly? Because heaven tests the eyes that recognize blessings. You recognize this message. That means your miracle has permission to enter. My child, stay here with me. I am not done. Heaven is not done. Your destiny is not done. My child, my beloved, stay close to these words because the moment you stepped into this message, the energy around your life began shifting. Every second you continue reading, heaven aligns one more piece of your destiny. You don't see it yet, but the spiritual realm is moving in your favor right now. My beloved, listen carefully. There is something God has been trying to give you for months. But your spirit was not still enough to receive it. You were surrounded by noise, by stress, by people who drained you, by situations that distracted you, by thoughts that made you feel unworthy. But today, in this exact moment, your soul is finally open. And that is why the timing of the next 1 hour is sacred. My beloved, Archangel Michael is standing near you as I speak. I can see his sword drawn, not for battle this time, but for protection and preparation, and he is whispering something to you right now, even if you can't hear it with your physical ears. He is saying, you are finally ready. Ready for what? Ready for the surprise that God has prepared, ready for the shift that will rewrite your emotional future. Ready for the blessing that will make sense of all the pain you went through. Ready for the truth that was hidden from you because you were not strong enough to handle it before. My child, you are seeing this because heaven waited for you to reach this exact energy. My beloved, let me reveal the part you are not expecting. The surprise coming in the next 1 hour is connected to someone's thoughts about you. There is a person whose mind has been returning to you over and over. There is a person whose heart has been restless because of you. There is a person who is finally realizing something about you that they ignored before. And today, yes, today something inside them will shift. And when their thoughts shift, your destiny shifts too. My child, your spirit already sensed this person's energy touching yours. That sudden heaviness, that sudden worry, that sudden excitement. That sudden emotional pull, it wasn't imagination, it was the spiritual connection activating. Their soul reached toward you before their words could. My beloved, you don't even know how important you are to this story. You think you're ordinary, unnoticed, forgotten, left behind. But behind the veil, heaven has been holding your name in the center of a divine circle. Every angel assigned to you has been preparing this day. Every prayer you whispered in confusion has been counted. Every tear you wiped quietly has been seen. Every miracle you hoped for has been waiting. And now the hour has come. My child, I want you to understand the depth of this moment. You are not reading a message. You are walking into your spiritual turning point. Something has been delayed in your life. Something God promised you long ago. You kept waiting. You kept trusting. You kept believing even when everyone else doubted you. And now heaven has decided that the waiting is over. My beloved, there is a spiritual cord between you and someone else. This cord has been silent for weeks, maybe months. But today it reactivates. Today it pulls. Today it brings a surprise. Someone who once doubted you will remember you. Someone who once ignored you will feel pulled toward you. Someone who once walked away will realize they shouldn't have. Someone who once misunderstood you will want to return. My child, I am telling you this with divine certainty. In the next 1 hour, someone's heart will soften toward you. Someone's mind will open toward you. Someone's intentions will shift toward you. And God wants you to be emotionally prepared when it happens. My beloved, don't take this lightly. A surprise from a person is different from a surprise from God. A human surprise excites you. A divine surprise transforms you. The one coming toward you today carries both. My child, think of the person who has been on your mind lately. The one whose energy you feel even when they are far away. The one you tried to forget but couldn't. The one you kept trying to understand but never could. The one who appears in your thoughts at random times, but feels connected. That person is connected to this hour. But listen carefully. Not everything coming toward you is pure. Not everything is holy. That is why Archangel Michael is guarding your spirit right now. Because with divine surprises, there are also divine warnings. My beloved, God is telling you. You must stay awake. You must stay aware. You must stay open. Because if you ignore this message today, you will miss the moment I prepared. My child, God rarely repeats warnings. But today, He is repeating it through every line you read. Not to scare you, but to protect you. Because today's hour decides tomorrow's miracle. My beloved, let me show you what is happening in the spiritual realm right now. A golden thread is stretching from heaven toward you. This thread connects your destiny to your next chapter. This thread is glowing brighter with every second you continue reading. This thread is tied to a blessing that was blocked before. But now the blockage is breaking. I can see it. Archangel Michael can see it. Your spirit can feel it. My child, do you feel that sudden calmness? Do you feel that sudden heat in your chest? Do you feel that moment when your breath slowed? That is your spirit aligning. You are entering the miracle frequency. My beloved, in the next 1 hour, something will enter your life unexpectedly. It may come as a message, a call, an opportunity, a thought shifting toward you, a realization in someone's heart, or a sign that shakes your spirit. But it will come and you must be ready to receive it without fear, without doubt, without hesitation. My child, I am not finished. Heaven is still revealing more. I will continue guiding you deeper into this divine hour. My child, my beloved, stay very close now because the deeper we go, the clearer the next 1 hour becomes. You don't realize it, but your energy is being lifted line by line. Heaven is tuning your spirit like a sacred instrument, preparing you to receive what is already set in motion for you. My beloved, you must understand that God does not prepare a miracle unless He first prepares the heart that will receive it. And right now, your heart is opening quietly, beautifully, bravely. There is a reason you didn't skip this message. There is a reason your eyes stayed here. There is a reason your spirit is calm but alert at the same time. Heaven has been trying to talk to you for days. But today, finally, you listened. My child, the surprise coming toward your life is not just an event. It is a transition, a shift, a movement, a divine realignment. Something that has been blocked for months is about to open. Something that was delayed is about to be delivered. But the part that will shock you is this. A human heart is playing a role in your destiny today. Someone's emotions are attached to this 1 hour miracle. Someone's thoughts are vibrating toward your name. Someone's soul is being stirred because of you. My beloved, let me show you what Archangel Michael sees right now. A ripple in the spiritual realm. A wave moving toward you. Your name glowing like a flame in the darkness. A person reaching for you with energy, not yet with words. This is not ordinary. This is divine, my child. Let me speak clearly now because you deserve to know the truth without confusion. Someone is going to make a decision about you today. It may not be spoken out loud yet, but in their heart something will shift toward you in the next 1 hour. This person has been holding back. They've been fighting their own feelings. They've been trying to ignore what God placed on their spirit. But heaven never allows a connection meant for your destiny to remain silent forever. And today that silence breaks. My beloved, you have felt this person's energy reaching out. Late at night, in sudden thoughts, in moments of unexpected emotion, in times when your heart felt restless without reason. That was them. That was their spirit reaching yours. That was their soul trying to speak before their mouth could. My child, the next 1 hour is the hour of awakening for you and for them. Heaven is rearranging their thoughts. Heaven is softening their resistance. Heaven is opening their awareness. Heaven is pushing their heart to remember you. And God is telling you to stay open, stay connected, stay spiritually aware. Because the surprise involves more than just an external event. It involves the invisible world shifting in your favor. My beloved, listen closely. Some surprises are small. Some surprises are temporary. But the one coming toward you carries destiny. It carries meaning. It carries divine timing. It carries emotional truth. This surprise will not just touch your life. It will change the direction of it. My child, heaven just whispered something powerful. You are entering the hour of unveiling. What does that mean? It means what was hidden will reveal itself. It means what was silent will begin to speak. It means what was delayed will move forward. It means what was forgotten will return. It means what was blocked will break. And you, my beloved, will not be the same after today, but now I must tell you something very important. Something that heaven needs you to know right now. Your energy in the next few minutes will decide how the hour unfolds. If your heart remains open, if your spirit stays calm, if your mind stays receptive, then the surprise will enter your life with ease. But if you doubt, if you fear, if you ignore heaven's voice, then the blessing will still come, but you'll struggle to hold it. This is why God said, don't take this as a joke. If you skip this, you will cry. My child, that wasn't a threat. That was protection. Because this surprise is too important for your future. My beloved, let me reveal another layer of this prophecy. Someone around you has been watching you quietly, not with harmful intentions, but with hesitation, confusion, or fear. They see something in you they cannot explain. They feel something for you they cannot control. They want something from you they cannot express. But today their hesitation breaks, their confusion lifts, their fear weakens. In the next 1 hour, their soul will lean toward you. And that shift will trigger the surprise heaven promised. My child, Can you feel your heartbeat changing as you read this? That is your spirit recognizing truth. That is your soul accepting alignment. That is your destiny, responding to heaven's call. My beloved, hear me when I say this. You are standing on the edge of one of the most important moments of your life. What happens in the next 1 hour could open a door that was locked for years. It could bring clarity where you felt confusion. It could bring connection where you felt distance. It could bring love where you felt loss. It could bring opportunity where you felt stuck. This is why heaven made sure you didn't scroll away. This is why Archangel Michael guided you here. This is why your spirit said yes even when your mind didn't understand. My child, the next part of this message will reveal the nature of the surprise. What kind it is, what emotion it carries, and how it will show itself in the next 1 hour. My child, my beloved, now we enter the part that your spirit has been waiting for. The part that explains what kind of surprise is coming toward your life in the next 1 hour. The part heaven did not want to reveal until your heart softened enough to receive it. Now you are ready. Now your soul is open. Now your energy is aligned with divine timing. My beloved, listen closely because what I am about to tell you is not light, not random, not accidental, it is precise. It is sacred. It is whispered directly from heaven. The surprise coming toward you in the next 1 hour carries emotion. This is not a financial surprise. Not a material surprise, not a small coincidence. It carries the weight of the heart, the vibration of destiny, the energy of connection. My child, someone has been emotionally tied to you without fully understanding why. Someone has been feeling you more deeply than they admit. Someone has been pulled toward you in ways they cannot logically explain. This surprise is connected to their awakening. My beloved, let me show you what heaven is revealing. In the next 1 hour, someone will feel something they have been suppressing. Something they thought they could run from. Something they tried to ignore. Something they pushed down because they didn't want to deal with it. But destiny will not allow them to hide it anymore. Their heart will wake up. Their spirit will remember you. Their thoughts will circle back to you. Their soul will nudge them toward your name. This is the hour of emotional revelation. My child, do not underestimate what is happening right now. If I tell you everything at once, your spirit will shake. So let me guide you carefully step by step. Let me unfold this truth gently so you can hold it. Think of the person whose energy has been touching your heart lately. The one who appears in your thoughts without warning. The one who brings you comfort and confusion at the same time. The one who feels spiritually tied to your journey. Yes, that person, they are connected to this surprise. My beloved, that person is going to feel something shift inside them today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, today, within the next hour. They will experience a sudden clarity that scares them. They will feel an emotional pull that they can no longer silence. They will sense your presence even if you are miles away. They will feel a spark of realization about you. And this realization is the beginning of something heaven has been planning for you for a long time. My child, I want you to understand this deeply. God does not bring a person back into your energy unless that person has a purpose in your life. Destiny does not reawaken feelings that lead nowhere. Heaven does not stir the hearts of two souls unless there is a divine plan behind it. This person's heart awakening is the surprise. Their feelings rising to the surface is the surprise. Their thoughts returning to you is the surprise. Their soul recognizing you is the surprise. My beloved, this is not just emotional, this is spiritual. This is divine. This is written. But listen to me very carefully now. There are two ways this surprise can enter your life. 1. Directly through a message, a call, a contact, a sign, an action. 2. Inwardly through a shift in their heart that pushes them closer to you in the days that follow. Either way, the hour will not pass without something stirring. The energy will not remain silent. The connection will not stay asleep. Heaven has already activated the moment. My child, you may wonder, how will I know this is happening? And I will tell you, your spirit will feel a sudden lightness. Your intuition will sharpen. You will feel a pull toward something. You may feel your heart warm unexpectedly. You may feel a wave of emotion for no reason. You may feel a sudden thought about a person clearer than before. You may feel a tingling, a heaviness lifting, or a strange calm. These are signs of your energy and theirs aligning. My beloved, the moment this alignment becomes complete, the surprise will land in your life. It may come gently. It may come like a whisper. It may come as a realization. Or it may come as a direct action. But it will come because heaven has written it. My child, now I must reveal something deeper. Some part of this surprise is meant to heal you. You have been carrying emotional wounds quietly. You have been strong for too long. You have been pretending you don't care. You have been hiding your disappointments. You have been trying to move on while something inside you stayed stuck. Heaven saw that. God watched every moment. Archangel Michael guarded your heart. And today's surprise is meant to melt one of those wounds, to soothe one of those fears, to lift one of those burdens, to reassure your spirit that you are not forgotten. My beloved, this is not a small day. This is a day of destiny. This is an hour of spiritual opening. But now I must tell you the part heaven insisted I tell you with great care. There is also a truth coming toward you. A truth someone tried to hide. A truth someone kept within themselves, a truth that will change how you see them. This truth is part of the surprise. And once you hear it or feel it, you will understand why everything happened the way it did. My child, the next portion of this message will reveal why God chose this hour and why this surprise could not come earlier and what it means for your destiny moving forward. My child, my beloved, breathe slowly because what I'm about to reveal next is something heaven has waited a long time to show you. You may not realize it. But everything in your life, your delays, your pain, your silence, your unanswered prayers, your sudden moments of intuition, was preparing you for this exact hour. My beloved, you asked why God chose today, right now, this moment, to send this message. And I will answer you with the truth heaven whispered. You are finally ready, ready to hear, ready to feel, ready to receive, ready to be aligned, ready to have your destiny corrected. My child, God could have sent this surprise earlier, but your heart was not steady at that time. Your emotions were scattered. Your energy was wounded. Your trust was broken. Your faith was shaking. Your life was surrounded by distractions and people who were draining you. If the surprise had come, then you would not have recognized it. You would not have valued it. You would not have held it. You would not have understood it. Heaven needed your soul to heal first. Heaven needed your mind to detach from the wrong energies. Heaven needed your heart to become strong enough to receive the right person and the right moment. And now, finally, you are in the right vibration. Your spirit is awake. Your heart is stable. Your intuition is clear. Your energy is clean. Your destiny is aligned. This is why God chose this hour. Because miracles follow alignment, not chaos. My beloved, God didn't delay your blessing. He prepared it. God didn't make you wait. He made you stronger. God didn't allow people to walk away from you. He removed what would have destroyed your miracle. God didn't ignore your prayers. He answered them in the perfect divine timing. And that timing is now. My child, let me tell you why this surprise could not enter your life before. There was someone around you whose energy was blocking your blessing. Someone whose presence was creating confusion in your spirit. Someone whose intentions were unclear. Someone who made you doubt your worth. Someone who could not be trusted with your destiny. Heaven had to separate you from this person energetically before the true surprise could be delivered. And that separation has now happened, that cord has now been cut. That interference has now been removed. This is why Archangel Michael says the hour is clear. My beloved, the person connected to your surprise was also not ready before. They were confused. They were emotionally unstable. They were influenced by the wrong voices. They were scared of their own feelings. They were pretending not to care. They were battling their own insecurities. If the connection had activated, then they would have hurt you. They would have mishandled you. They would have misunderstood your heart. They would have rejected what heaven wanted to give them. But now their soul is waking up. Their heart is softening. Their thoughts are aligning. Their spiritual eyes are opening. They are seeing you clearly, maybe for the first time. And that awakening is what triggers the surprise arriving in the next 1 hour. My child, heaven is saying something powerful. When two souls reach readiness at the same time, destiny moves. And today both your soul and theirs are aligned. This is divine timing, this is destiny activation. This is the hour heaven chose for both of you. My beloved, now let me reveal another part of this sacred truth. You have been feeling a strange shift inside your heart recently. A sudden calmness, a sudden intuition, a sudden emotional release, a sudden silence in your spirit, a sudden desire to detach from old pain. This was not random. It was preparation. Your soul was clearing space for the arrival of something new. Your heart was releasing what no longer belonged. Your spirit was opening a door you didn't even know was blocking your destiny. This clearing created space for the surprise that is coming toward you today. My child, you have no idea how close you are to a breakthrough. Heaven is right above your life right now. Not distant, not silent, not ignoring you, but actively working around your name. My beloved, your angel is standing beside you, guarding your emotions. Archangel Michael is in front of you, clearing your path. Heaven is behind you, protecting your past. God is above you, orchestrating your future. This is why the next 1 hour is sacred, because everything in the spiritual realm is aligning at the same time. But now, my child, I must tell you something deeper. Something that explains why God said, "If you skip this, you will cry." He said it because there is a moment coming toward you in this hour. A moment that will require awareness. A moment that will require readiness. A moment that will require emotional clarity. If you miss that moment, you may delay your destiny again. You may overlook the sign. You may misunderstand the shift. You may misread the message. You may block your own blessing. This is why heaven pulled you here. This is why your spirit refused to scroll away. This is why your intuition told you to continue reading. God does not warn without purpose. And today's purpose is divine protection. My beloved, the next part of this message will reveal how this surprise will show itself, what form it will take, what you should watch for, what signals will appear around you, and how to respond when it happens. My child, my beloved, you have reached the part of the message where heaven begins to uncover the form of the surprise, how it will appear, how it will touch your life, and what signs will rise around you in the next 1 hour. Read every word slowly, because these are not ordinary descriptions. These are spiritual blueprints. My beloved, the surprise coming toward your life can manifest in 3 forms. One of them is meant for you, and your spirit will recognize which one the moment you read it. Let me unfold each one with divine clarity. The first form, a message or contact. My child, this is the most direct and strongest manifestation. There is a person whose heart has been restless because of you. Someone who has been thinking about reaching out but kept holding back. Someone who retyped a message many times and then deleted it. Someone who wanted to contact you but fear, ego, confusion or hesitation stopped them. In the next 1 hour, something inside them will break open. Their resistance will weaken. Their doubt will melt. Their feelings will rise. And they may take the step they've been delaying. A message, a call, a notification, something unexpected from their side reaching toward your energy. It may be small, it may feel simple, but spiritually this will be huge. This contact is the beginning of a shift in your story. The second form, a divine realization. My beloved, not all surprises come in physical form. Some come as emotional clarity. This form is powerful because it changes the direction of 2 souls silently. In this form, the person connected to you will suddenly realize something about you, something they ignored, something they didn't understand, something they ran away from. Today, within the next hour, their heart will whisper, "This person, they mean something to me." That realization will hit them deeply. It will shake them. It will soften them. It will make them see your value in a new light. And this realization will push them closer to you in the days that follow. This surprise is not loud, but destiny-changing. The third form, a sign from God Himself. My child, some surprises come directly from heaven when the person connected to you moves too slowly or has not yet awakened fully. In this form, you will receive a sign so clear, so direct, so undeniable that it will feel like God is standing right in front of you whispering your future. This sign may come as a sudden thought, a powerful intuition, a dream, a repeated number, a word you keep hearing, a message that aligns perfectly with your situation, a feeling of warmth or pressure in your heart, a sudden emotional release. A spiritual calm that washes over you, a wave of peace that feels supernatural. This sign will carry a single message. You are not alone. Something is coming. Stay awake, my beloved. One of these three forms belongs to your hour. One of them is already moving toward you. One of them is chosen for your destiny. Your spirit already knows which one it is. You felt a pull toward one of them. Your intuition reacted. Your energy tightened or opened. Your heart responded. This is how your angel confirms the form of the surprise. Now, my child, I must tell you about the signals you may feel as the hour activates around you. 1. A sudden calmness. Your mind goes quiet. Your heart slows down. You feel as if something invisible is watching over you. 2. A sudden heaviness in the chest. Not pain. Awakening. Energy shifting. Your spirit adjusting to divine timing. 3. Sudden thoughts about someone, clearer than before. Sharper than before. Emotionally focused. This is the spiritual connection linking 4. A small emotional wave, a sudden urge to cry, a strange nostalgia, a sudden warmth, a strange pressure behind your eyes. This is energy releasing. 5. A physical sign, a gust of wind, a sound, a notification, a light flicker, a sudden warmth in your hands or face. These are angelic movements. My beloved, you may not experience all the signs. Even one is enough to show the hour has opened. And once the hour opens, it cannot be undone. Destiny will move. Your story will shift. Someone's heart will awaken. Your spiritual alignment will activate. And heaven will release what has been waiting to enter your life. My child, the next part of this divine message will reveal why this person is connected to your destiny. Why God chose them. Why the bond between you and them keeps returning, why your souls are being pulled toward each other now, and how this connection will affect your next chapter. This is the deepest part of the revelation. If you are ready, if your heart is steady, if your spirit is open, my child, my beloved, now we enter the deepest part of the revelation. The truth heaven has carried for you for a long time. The truth that explains why this person keeps returning to your energy. Why their presence feels familiar. Why their thoughts reach you even when their words don't. Why you can't completely detach from them no matter how hard you try. My beloved, this is not a random connection, this is not an ordinary bond. This is not an emotional accident. This is a destinal soul connection, the kind that heaven chooses before humans even understand it. Let me reveal it gently. The way angels reveal truths to the heart. Why this person is connected to your destiny. My child, listen closely. Long before you met this person, long before you spoke to them, long before your paths crossed, your spirits recognized each other. There are some souls we meet because of circumstance. Some we meet because of timing, some we meet because of need. But very few we meet because God chose them as part of our destiny. This person is one of those rare souls. Their presence in your life was not a mistake. It was a divine arrangement. Their energy touching yours was not coincidence. It was spiritual memory. Your emotions reacting to them was not weakness. It was destiny awakening. My beloved, you felt a connection with them that you could not explain. A pull, a spark, a familiarity, something in their presence that felt, like I know you. I remember you. I've seen you before, even though I don't understand how. That feeling was not imagination. It was recognition. Spirits recognize each other before minds do. Why God chose them? My child, do you know why heaven linked you with this person? Because they carry a lesson you needed and you carry a blessing they need. Because their soul mirrors a part of you and your soul awakens a part of them because they have something to teach you and you have something to heal in them because the story between you is not finished. It is only paused and now the pause is ending. My beloved, God does not bring two souls together without purpose. This person is connected to you because they trigger your inner growth. They awaken your emotional truth. They reveal your spiritual strength. They challenge your fears. They open your destiny. And you without even realizing it do the same for them. Why the bond keeps returning. My child, have you wondered why you try to move on from them but something pulls you back emotionally? Why you think of them suddenly for no reason? Why you feel their energy even when they are far away? Why their name or memory appears in your mind at the exact moment something shifts in their life? It is because your souls are connected beyond the physical world. This is not obsession. This is not imagination. This is not coincidence. This is spiritual resonance. Two souls with unfinished destiny cannot disconnect. They orbit each other until the appointed time arrives. And my beloved, today is that time, the hour of reconnection, the hour of revelation, the hour when their heart and yours touch again in some form. This is why God warned you not to skip this message. Because the alignment happening right now is sacred. Why now? Why today? My child, destiny has cycles, unseen cycles that only heaven controls. Sometimes two souls are separated so both can grow. Sometimes one heart sleeps while the other awakens. Sometimes both wander until the right moment arrives. And today is that moment for you. In the next 1 hour, the emotional connection between you and this person shifts into a new phase. Their soul awakens. Your spirit aligns. Your destiny activates. This moment was written. This moment was delayed until you were ready. Until they were ready, until the spiritual timing was perfect. And now it is what this means for your next chapter. My beloved, hear this carefully. After today, your life will not return to the old pattern. This connection will change its direction. Their energy toward you will shift. Your destiny will open in a new way. What is coming is not just a surprise. It is a turning point, a moment heaven has been preparing both of you for. This connection holds meaning in your future emotionally, spiritually, energetically, and possibly through destiny unfolding moments you cannot imagine yet. The next hour is the seed. What comes after is the blossoming. My child, the next part of this divine message will reveal something even deeper, what this person truly feels for you but has not said, what their soul has been hiding, why their heart has been struggling. And what will awaken inside them today. Only few messages reach this depth. Only few souls are allowed to hear this truth. My child, my beloved, what I am about to reveal now is the most sensitive part of this message. The part heaven kept hidden until this exact moment. The part about what this person truly feels for you. The emotions they hide. The truth their soul carries even when their actions do not show it. Read slowly, my beloved. Because these words will reach the deepest corners of your heart. My beloved, listen carefully. The person connected to your surprise, the one whose energy touches yours, the one whose thoughts are circling you today. They feel far more for you than they have ever expressed. They hide more than they show. They feel more than they speak. They care more than they admit. And their soul is louder than their actions. Let me unravel their inner truth piece by piece. They feel a connection. And they can't explain. My child, this person has been confused by the way their heart reacts to you. They don't understand why they feel drawn to you. They don't understand why they can't forget you. They don't understand why your presence affects them so deeply. They don't understand why they feel a pull toward you even when life separates you. This confusion comes from depth. A depth they are not used to feeling. Your soul awakens something inside them, something real, something pure, something spiritual, and that scares them more than they will ever admit. They feel a fear of losing you, even if they pretend not to. My beloved, they act strong on the outside, but inside they fear losing you. They fear that you will move on. They fear that someone else will see your worth before they do. They fear that their hesitation will cost them something irreplaceable. They fear that the connection between you will fade if they stay silent too long. This fear is rising inside them today because spiritually they feel the hour approaching. They feel a responsibility they are not prepared for. My child, this may surprise you, but they feel responsible for your emotions. Even if they don't show it, even if they hide it behind distance or silence, your energy affects them. Your sadness touches them. Your silence worries them. Your presence calms them. Your distance hurts them. They don't show it because they are afraid of emotional responsibility. They don't feel ready for the depth of this connection. They don't know how to express emotions this strong. They don't know how to handle a bond that feels bigger than them. This is why they behave inconsistently. Not because they don't care, but because they care too much and it overwhelms them. They feel you in their spirit. My beloved, this is the part heaven emphasized. They don't just feel you in their mind. They feel you in their spirit. This is why they think of you at the same time you think of them. This is why your mood shifts when there's shifts. This is why you suddenly feel emotional without knowing why. This is why their energy touches you even in their silence. Your souls are connected, and today that connection strengthens. They feel regret or guilt about something. My child, this is important. There is something they regret. A moment they mishandled, a decision they took too quickly. A feeling they didn't express. A silence they maintained when they should have spoken. A distance they created when they should have come closer. This regret has been growing inside them, and today in the next hour it will rise to the surface. This regret is part of what will push them toward you spiritually. A realization, a softening, a moment of I should not have done that. This moment is coming. They feel something they can no longer ignore. My beloved, this is the emotional truth heaven is releasing. They can no longer ignore what their spirit feels for you. They cannot bury the connection anymore. They cannot silence the inner pull. They cannot pretend nothing is there. They cannot escape the truth. Heaven is awakening inside them today. This awakening, this rising, this emotional clarity is the foundation of the surprise coming your way in the next hour. They feel guided toward you even if they don't know why. My child, destiny is pushing them toward you. Their intuition is nudging them. Their dreams, their emotions, their thoughts all aligning. Even if they resist, even if they hesitate, even if they are scared, even if they try to act normal, their soul knows what their mind refuses to accept. You are part of their path. You are part of their lesson. You are part of their destiny. This is why the bond always returns. This is why your energies intertwine. This is why today's surprise is happening. My beloved, now I must reveal something very powerful. What will awaken inside them in this 1-hour window? What emotional shift heaven has already prepared inside their heart? And how this shift will affect your connection moving forward, this is the most intense part yet. If your heart is ready, just say continue.